the cumulative frequency table. All right, let's take a look at this. Cumulative. It means to pile up, to accumulate. For example, someone giving a presentation might say the country's debt has over the years has accumulated to more than $1 trillion. Right? It means to add up, to keep adding up. Now what we want to do is include a cumulative frequency column in this table. What we have are the heights and the frequency. This is similar, the same table basically that we used before when we were looking at what was it again, the mean of a group distribution. All right, now what we want to do is to include a column, what we will call a cumulative frequency column. So let me insert a column after. Nice. And call this cumulative frequency. All right. Now, for the purposes of this, what I'm going to do is insert a row right here. Insert row below. Oh, not like that. Insert row below. Ah, good. Now, the idea now is this. We have values from 150 to 154. What you're considering now is the smallest value you could have measured, the smallest height you could have measured before rounding it up to 150 is 149.5. But now it's bold. I don't want it bold. Now, how many persons, how many of these models had a height in this table, had a height less than, let me put the less than sign, less than 149.5? How many? 0. Because anybody who measured less than 149.5, you would not include them in this table. All right? In fact, let me write out the word less than. Less than 149.5, 0. Now, the 8 covers the 150 to 154. That means anyone who measured more than 149.5 up to less than 154.5, you would include in this class. Less than 154.5 equal. Because remember, if they are taller than 149.5, you would start putting them into the 150 group, because 149.5 would round up to 150. And if they went up to 154, not reaching 154.5 yet, say 154.49, you would round them back down to 154. So from going up from the shortest up to 154.5, you have 8 of them. 8. All right? 8 of them. Now, what about this? Less than. Now, who measures less than 159.5? Because remember, This is 159.5 up to, well, it doesn't go to 159.5. This is 159, but anyone going up close to 159.5 would be rounded back down to 159. So if somebody measured 159.49, you would say their height is 159. Less than 159.5 in height. How many do you have? You have 16 of them who are shorter than 159.5, plus you have 8 of them who are also shorter than 154.5. But the thing is, all of these, the 16 plus the 8, are actually shorter than the 159.5. So it's going to be 8 plus 16, and that gives you 8 and 16, 24. That's 24. Alright, 24. That's the idea. Now, who gets a height measures less than, and then you go up to the 160, 161, 162, 163, 164, 164.1, 164.2, and so on, up to 164.49999. So these measurements that you will include here are less than 164.5. 164.5. Who measures less than that? It's going to be all who are less than 164.5 up to 159.5, which is the 43, plus all of these, also measure less than 164.5, so you have to add the 16. 16 of them are between 154.5 and 159.5. They are shorter than the 164.5, so you have to include them. Plus these 8, because we're including everybody that are shorter, measure less than 164.5. So plus the 8. What do you get for this? 24 plus the 43. 4, 5, 7, and 3, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 4, 5, 6, 6, 67. 67 persons measure less than 164.5. So you see, we're piling up all of the measurements behind. Let me put an enter for this one. I want to line up the final values in line. Let me put this in a different color. What color? Let me put this in this color and this in that. It looks bluish or something like that. Alright, now which models measure less than 169.5? I'm not talking about only from 169.5 going down to 165, 164.5. Everybody behind, everybody shorter than 169.5. How many of them are there? Less than 169.5, we have the 29 that we have here, 29, plus the 43 of them, plus the 16 that we had before, plus the 16, plus the 8. All of that add up to what? If you should add them, you have this 29 plus 43, that's 43, 53, 63, 73, 72 plus 16, 88 plus 8, 96. 96. All right, nice. And then all of these are piling up and up, going towards the 100 mark. How many of these models measured less than, you guessed it, 174.5? We have 4 plus the 29 we had here, plus 43 plus 16 plus 8 equals, this amounts to 100. So the cumulative frequency will add up to the other frequency to 100. All right. So what I'm going to do right now is insert another column after. I'll also call the cumulative frequency and just put in the values alone. 0, 8, 24, 67, 96, 100. The cumulative frequency values. So this now is our cumulative frequency column. So that's our cumulative frequency. All right, so hope you get it and get it well, so you can do it on your own next time. Maybe what you could do is start out with the heights and the frequency, and then make up your cumulative frequency without looking back at this video. So I will see you in the next video.